Hi, I'm Andrew, the Paisley Robot Guy, and today we'll be installing the battery pack on the Hiwonder TurboPi Advanced Series robot. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So here is the battery pack. I'm going to open it up, and as you can see, the batteries go here, and there are 4 screw holes that we can use to mount the battery pack to the bottom of the robot. So here's the top, here's the bottom, and there are an assortment of screws, but when you put the battery pack in, it'll start to line up. Now, what we could have done, is that before we installed the Raspberry Pi board, was to take this cable, route it up through this center hole, and up and around into this jack here that the power connector plugs into. Now, I'm taking the executive decision not to do that. The reason is I'll put the battery pack down here, and I'll put the cable up and around, right, away from the connector, in here, and then wrap it into the hole. All right, and the reason why I'm doing that is because there could be times where we need to service our robot, right, our robot motors, and this actually makes it relatively easy for us to do it. We'll just pull the cable and then remove the battery pack, or remove the battery pack and then leave it off to the side. Whereas if this cable was through the hole, it could make things a little more difficult for us in the long run. So I'll just leave it like that. So here's what I need to get the battery pack installed. I need some M3x4 flathead screws, and I will locate them, and they are right here. I need 4 of them. So I'll take 4 screws and put them in my plastic cup. That one could go upright. And open up the bag, take the plastic cup, and put 4 screws. So there's 3 in there. One's about to come out. 4 screws. Put the cup down, seal up the bag. So here's the bottom of it. I'm going to make sure, so there's a switch here, there's an on and an off position. Now, it's very difficult to see the text, but this here says on, and this here says off. I'm going to put the switch into the off position first, initially during the install. So I'll take this robot, put it upside down. There are the screw holes. They should be lining up. I'll take 1 screw, and again, get the screw started initially. So put the screw in here, get it started. Get the next screw, put it in here, and just get it started. Not completely tightened down yet. And then the next screw, grab that with my magnetic screwdriver. Take the screw and put it in here, get that started. And the final screw. So I'll take this, put it in here, and I'll start screwing that down. So that's tight. Tighten this one, tighten this one, tighten this one, and I'll put the case on it, and then I'll take my cable, go up. All right, I'm going to put this in between the Ethernet cable, the Ethernet adapter, excuse me, and put that off the side of the board, and move these cables out of the way here. Move these off to the side, and I'll show you how to manage these later. Put that cable here, and loop it in around and plug it in. So that's that. And we'll make sure that the switch is off for the Raspberry Pi, or the expansion board that also powers up the Raspberry Pi. So that's it's on. I'm going to keep it off. And that's it for this video. Please join us at the next one. We're very nearly finished assembling the robot. Hi, I'm Andrew, the Paisley Robot Guy. And if you like what you saw in that video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. I'd very much appreciate it. Thanks.